Today I want to talk a bit about my Gession Les Paul copy that you've seen in my latest videos. It's a cool, real, cheaply made Les Paul copy. I don't know from when or from where. Some say Korea, some say Japan. I'm guessing 80s probably. Could be 70s, but I don't think so. It's bolt-on neck. Looks like this, and headstock looks like this. It says Gession Let's Play Music. When I got it, it didn't really look like this. It had two humbuckers with chrome or nickel covers. It had, of course, all four volume knobs, or volume and tone knobs, of course. It had the switch here, and of course it had the truss rod cover also.
If I'd kept my lonely soul, you know I'd have to starve today.
So, why have I done this to my guitar? I guess some people that love Les Paul style guitars are probably a bit horrified at this. I would probably be too. Say a couple of years ago, I would never imagine to do something like this. But there are a few reasons for me modding this. First of all, I kind of stopped playing this because I bought a Telecaster, which I love. I really like the sound and feel of a Telecaster. However, since I have got pretty small hands, I kind of prefer the Gibson scale length. I can do, bigger reaches if I want. Not that I ever play anything like this, but I can do it if I want to. But and regular soloing also ends up being easier if you're, say you're playing down in G. That's easier for me in the 24 3/4 scale length, as opposed to the Fender scale length. Plus, the sound of a Telecaster really, I really dig the kind of amount of treble and clarity you get from it. So I tried putting a Telecaster bridge pickup in it because I've kind of gotten tired of the humbucker sound. I used to be straight up always a humbucker type of player, never using single coils and never owning any P90 guitars or anything. Because I just felt that, the hum was kind of annoying in single coils, and just preferred the more mid-rangey sound of humbuckers. However, that changed when I started listening a bit more to basically J.D. Simel, when he was playing in the Don Kelly band in Nashville, playing country covers into a cranked deluxe reverb, and also Jim Campilongo I started listening to. Both Telecaster players, at least at that time, and just mean Tele sounds. I also love, I mean, Jimmy Page, early Led Zeppelin and Yardbirds and stuff uses Telecaster. So that was pretty much what I wanted to be able to do with this guitar. And then I also pretty much never use my neck pickup. A long time ago when I was still in school, I recorded a demo with the band, and the sound technician said that he always thought neck pickups with distortion sounded like vacuum cleaners, and I just haven't gotten that out of my head still. That kind of always reminds me of that. I mean, I can enjoy it sometimes, but I don't enjoy playing with it. It's something that I can listen to when other players do, of course, but like say Derek Trucks, for example, he is always on the neck pickup, always, and he sounds fantastic. Of course, Dick Betts from Allman Brothers, and I guess Dwayne also, both really enjoyed playing neck pickup on their Les Pauls and SGs and stuff, and it's a great sound, but it's not for me. I really enjoy having more of a bridge pickup sound. So that's why I installed the Telecaster bridge pickup here. This pickup mounting ring is only there for protection reasons, because sometimes when I play I like to anchor my pinky, and sometimes I kind of end up lifting the guitar in that pickup ring, and I mounted the Telecaster pickup with the 3 screws you see there. I thought it would probably be best to have the pickup mounting ring. Plus I think it looks better than if this wasn't there. I think, at least. So why did I remove this truss-rod cover? The thing I really like to do is behind the nut bending, like you can do on a Telecaster, of course. As I said, I really enjoy watching or listening to Jim Campilongo, and he does quite a bit of the behind the nut bending, and I found that with the truss-rod cover you can bend up almost like semitone maybe, but without it you can bend up the G string a whole step. Or if you bend it sideways, you can bend it further than that, and it's much easier when the truss rod cover is not there. And you can also bend, of course you can bend every string, but I like bending the E string as well. It's easier to bend that towards the floor, I guess. I like trying these kind of things, so I came up with a riff that is really kind of Jim Campilongo-ish. Something like that. It's kind of cool to be able to do that on a Les Paul instead of Telecaster. I ended up pulling out these knobs, of course, because I don't have a neck pickup, but instead of keeping them just on the bottom row, I ended up placing the volume up here to have it closer to the strings, so I can do some volume swells if I want to. Haven't ended up doing much of that, but I might at some point do more of that. I need to change these tuners because these, I don't know if you can see, these white plastic rings here, they are frail old plastic. It's broken there, so that will be coming off soon. It has already fallen off on several tuners, and I have installed a temporary, I think I cut out some library card or something and doing my own plastic washers there. I would like to change frets at some point because I think there's a couple of frets here that buzzes out. Maybe I just need a fret level or something, but I wouldn't mind having slightly bigger frets, I think. Other than that, I don't know if I would change too much else with it. It's a really cool guitar. I like having the bolt-on neck, both for the sound, because I guess it sounds closer to a Fender, but mostly for the playability up high. It's a lot easier to get up high without the bigger neck heel. One thing that kind of bothers me is the body is made of just a laminate, like lots and lots of layers of, I guess, the cheapest wood they could find. So it's not a solid like piece of mahogany or whatever a proper Les Paul would be. Maybe you can even see it on the finisher. You see stripes going that way. That is the wood grain, I guess, or wood layers, maybe. You can see it inside of the pickup mounting hole here, probably. Anyways, it's really cheaply made guitar, and I feel like if it was a better piece of wood, maybe it would be more resonant. It doesn't feel as lively as it maybe could if it had real nice mahogany body instead. But I guess it will be fine. It's a great guitar for me, despite its cheapness. One thing that I really like about this guitar is the combination of the Telecaster bridge pickup and the Gibson scale length. To me, it kind of sounds closer to a lot of famous Les Paul tones than a regular Les Paul copy with humbuckers, which is kind of strange because it's the wrong type of pickup. But a lot of people have said that the famous burst guitars kind of sound like beefy Telecasters, and I think that's something that I pretty much stumble upon with this. Of course, this doesn't sound like a 59 Les Paul, of course not, but I can get closer with this than a regular humbucker Les Paul, actually, and I find that interesting. Maybe it's even closer with the P90, maybe. There's a certain edge to the sound of the burst Les Pauls that I really can't replicate with a normal humbucker Les Paul. I think I come a bit closer with this guitar than say my Harley Benton Les Paul copy, or even with this when it had humbuckers. The first thing I did was, before I installed this pickup, I removed the nickel covers from the pickup, because it removes, the covers remove some of the high end, so I figured I'd take them away and it might sound closer to what I like. It definitely was an improvement, but I think this is even better. The only thing that can bother me, of course, is the hum, but it's not too bad, at least not here. So I'll see. I haven't gigged with this in this setup. I've gigged with it when it had humbuckers, of course. It was a great guitar. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have you ever done any similar mods to your guitar? Would you do it? Maybe not, but I like it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
You can hire, you got to take sick and die.